You can start investing with as little as $100 to get started. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So guys, I want to talk to you guys today about investing, because right now we have entered a bull market in the US stock market. And I want to explain to you guys what a bull market is and how investing can make you wealthy over time. Guys, before we dive into the content, I need two favors from you guys real quick, please. Please like the video. The more likes the video receives, the more the YouTube algorithm will spread the video out to more like-minded people like you and myself. And second of all, guys, very important, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Frank Talks Money. We're making that push to my first 1,000 subscribers, guys. Please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Frank Talks Money. So guys, one of the vehicles that I use in my portfolio is the S&P 500 index fund. I started investing in this index fund, guys, I've been investing about just over 9 years right now. When I started investing, the S&P 500 index fund was just over 1,900 points. Today, the market just closed. I'm making this video on a Saturday. So the market just closed yesterday on Friday at 4,890 points. We have just entered a bull market. And what a bull market means, that the stock index has increased 20% up from its previous high. Guys, let me explain what the S&P 500 index fund is. The S&P 500 index fund tracks the Standard & Poor 500 index of the US 500 biggest companies. And those companies are your Teslas, your Googles, your Microsofts, your Facebooks, your Netflix, your Amazons, your Apples, your Nvidias. You know, it tracks the performance of the US's top 500 companies. And all of these companies, guys, operate internationally. So if you're in the S&P 500 index fund, you can use that as a gauge. Most investors use that as a gauge of how the overall market is performing. If the S&P 500 index is doing well, then that means the market overall is probably doing pretty well. Guys, there are three legitimate ways that you can get wealthy. Investing over a long period of time, consistently. Real estate, whether it's commercial or residential properties, or owning, operating, and starting a business. Those are your three legitimate ways to get wealthy in the world, guys. Every wealthy person has one to all three of these vehicles in their portfolio. They do probably all three. They invest, they get into real estate, and they start businesses. Guys, right now, the stock market is about to explode. The stock market is gonna keep rising, guys. And if you're not an active investor, you are gonna lose out on one of the biggest wealth transfers in history. Don't just take my word for it, guys. Do your homework. I use two investment vehicles to build my personal wealth. The S&P 500 index fund and the total stock market index fund. The total stock market index fund covers about 3,000 US stocks, and it covers different indexes. But again, do your own homework. I am not giving anyone financial advice. I'm just letting you guys know what I personally do with my money and my investments. But do your homework and decide what you want to do with your money, because that's all I did. I just did my homework, guys. Looked at performances, track records over a long period of time. And the S&P 500 was one of the best indexes that you can go with out there. The total stock market is another. It's a great stock market index that you can get involved with to grow your wealth. Guys, the last 10 years, the stock market has been down twice. Twice, guys. I like those odds. The last 20 years, the stock market has been down 4 times over the last 20 years. And if you want to call this down, it was technically down 5 years, but one of those years was even. No gains were made. So over the last 20 years, guys, the stock market was down 5 times. With one of those years, it just came in flat. But guys, I've been investing over 9 years. And right now, my average return over those 9 years is over 12%. You know why? Because I don't dance in and out of the market, guys. I stay invested. When the market is down, I'm investing. When the market is up, I'm investing. I don't pull money out. That's the key, guys. What happens is people have a down year and then they'll take all their money out and run. That's not how you make your money, guys. You make your money over the long term. That's how you make your money. In 2022, guys, when inflation started hitting really hard, 2022, the S&P 500 index was down over 22% in 2022 because inflation hit us hard, hit the economy hard. But then guess what? Inflation started stabilizing in 2023. And guess what happened? The index went up to new highs. And now it's still going up. But guess what I did in 2022, guys? Didn't budge. Kept investing. And I'm glad I did, because now I'm reaping the benefits of that, of staying the course. When it comes to investing, you got to stay the course. And then in 2023, for the year, I'm up 23% because I stay invested, ladies and gentlemen. I stay invested. Guys, in order to build true wealth, you have to be an investor. You cannot save your way to wealth. You cannot work your way to wealth. You can't side hustle your way to wealth. You have to do one of the 3 things. You have to be a long-term investor. You have to get involved in real estate. And you have to open a business. You have to do one of the 3, guys. One of those 3 can make you wealthy. Doing 2 out of the 3 can make you super wealthy. Doing all 3 can make you extremely wealthy. But you have to become an investor, guys. You have to invest your money. And you have to be able to invest for the long term, the long haul. You can't dump in and out of the market. You have to stay invested. The only reason my investments are up over 12% average right now for the last 9 years, the reason I have an average of a 12% return is because I've stayed invested. And I've suffered, since I've been invested, the market's been down twice. But because I stayed invested, didn't pull money out, stayed invested, kept grinding it out, I'm averaging over a 12% return. I'm compelled to get this information out because a lot of people are scared of the stock market. You know, I wasn't taught about stocks and investing, guys, till I was probably 35, 36 years old. And I still was hesitant on it because I never had learned anything about it. So when no one ever taught me about it. So when someone that I trusted actually set me down and told me about investing, and I trusted this gentleman. This is my ex-stepfather. I trusted him. But I still had to do some research before I jumped in, and I'm glad I jumped in. I hold my brokerage account with Vanguard. I have a 401k through my work. Vanguard is a very reputable brokerage firm handling over trillions and trillions of dollars. So guys, like I said, I'm not giving you financial advice. Do your homework. But what I am advising you to do is to start investing in some type of way, shape, or form. You can start investing with as little as $100 to get started. Because the thing about it starts here with our mindset. We have to change the way we think. and start changing our habits. Guys, I get excited about investing. It excites me because I know I'm building wealth. I don't have to depend on my job to take care of me. If I lost my job today, I would be just fine because I got out of consumer debt and I start building paper assets. And then soon here, once interest rates come down, and I didn't even bring that up earlier, as interest rates start being cut, that's what's going to make the stock market explode, guys. It's going to explode because companies are going to start borrowing money again, so they can expand more, and the stock market is going to explode even more. Guys, don't miss out on this wealth transfer. Don't miss out on it. Do your homework, figure out what best works for you, and get started investing. I know it's scary. I know it's different for a lot of us. We never heard about it. It's never been taught to us. No one has ever talked to us about investing. But like I said, I'm using my platform to get this information out. Start investing your money. You will not be disappointed. But what I'm going to tell you, you start investing, you need to have nerves of steel. Because there's going to be some times, there's going to be some years where the market's going to go down. Like I just told you, the market's been down 5 times over the last 20 years. But guess what? The market is up. It's still up. It is making money. It is making trillions and trillions of dollars. The market is making everyday people like me and you wealthy. So you have someone giving you the information. An average Joe talking about investing. Like I said, this is not financial advice, but the only thing I'm going to advise you to do is just start investing. You choose what you want to invest in, but start investing and start building paper assets, ladies and gentlemen. You will not regret it. So with that, guys, once again, like the video, leave a comment, and please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Frank Talks Money. With that, remember, financial decisions you make today will in fact impact your financial life tomorrow, like not investing your money. Have a great day. Frank Talks Money. I'm out.